Hey there, Angel. I got a plan for how I'm going to redesign human relationships in the current year. And do you want to hear it?
Okay, yeah, a little ominous, but I'm here for it.
Okay, so you know how the relationships normally work, right? We have three bubbles. The first bubble is a big community bubble, which is a large group of people with something in common, like nationality or ideology, or in the case of current year, it's mostly like career, corporations.
Right, yeah, sounds good, right.
And then you have a secondary sphere of close friends that you pull from the broader circle into the close friend sphere, which is a smaller group of people, but you're closer with them. And then you have an interior circle, which is intimate relationships, that you pull close friends from into a sexual intimacy relationship.
Yep, not a perfect system, but it works.
And you know how we make all three of these spheres approximately
well.
about as important as each other. All the circles need each other, so that makes sense that they're all about equally important. Yeah, well, in current year, I'm going to do a little bit of a topsy-turvy, a little bit of a twist, and I'm going to get rid of this third circle here. Get rid of it. Ditching the community circle. Bold seems like, you know, gut reaction seems like a bad idea, but I'm willing to see. And because the close friend circle relies on the community circle, you're only going to have like two people in here, and they're going to be from incidental, temporary communities like school. That's where you get them from, and that's your only chance to get them. And once that opportunity passes you up, no more. You're done. I hope you like the friends you have, because you're not going to get any more. And I noticed the intimacy circle is empty. Yes, very astute. The intimacy circle is empty because neither of these two people are a good sexual match for you. So you need to pull someone from the ether. You know, where the community sphere used to be is now just a void. And you go into that void, you reach in and just pluck somebody randomly who can satisfy your carnal urges. And that's the only reason you guys are hanging out. It's because you can mutually satisfy each other's carnal urges. Okay, so we promoted a random person to this inner circle, and then we're going to make the inner circle the most important by far of all of the circles, because they'll be placing the entire weight of what all of these other circles should be doing onto one person. That's the kind of weight that no single human being will be able to carry. Okay, you know, to me, sounds like the making of a catastrophe. And then you use them as an excuse to be more antisocial. You're just going to keep because you can't be antisocial if you're hanging out with another person, right? I'm just that's impossible. I'm going to let it ride. But you actually just made a covalent bond. You're still an atom. You're still atomized. You're just a covalent bond now, and you have no context, and that's where meaning comes from. Meaning comes from context. You're a paragraph without a page without a book without a shelf, and then only then comes the catastrophe, the real catastrophe.
Called it. I called the catastrophe. I said
and
that
they'll
word.
feel like they know each other because they've spent so much time together, but they won't actually know each other. That's another little twist. You just think that you know them, but you've only seen them in one context.
I'm starting to see
this horrible carnal context. And so you've never seen them interact in any real way with the real world. You've only seen them in a vacuum with just the two of you. And the moment a real problem comes along, you have no incentive to stay together because they came from the ether, and you can just pluck a new mate from the ether at any time. Just go and then say, go back to where you came from. Go back to the ether. I've got someone new from the ether. Leaving each other is the good ending. Breaking up is the good ending. Because the bad ending is both of you decide mutually. And this
sounds like he wrote it up ahead of time.
They're just too lazy, and he's just
doing
anything else. And you
he's
resign yourself to each other, even though you know,
a captive audience used to deliver a monologue.
You are not.
So I'm not having a good time personally.
And then that's it. You've broken up. You've lost everything. And guess what?
You deserve over me.
You deserve it because you've made a bad decision, and now you have to deal with the consequences of making a bad investment. You put all your money into one stock and it went to zero.
Whoa.
Too bad. Learn.
Whoa.
Learn.
I don't think having no sympathy really is the right way to go. I mean, they were just doing what they thought would work for them, and it clearly didn't work for them. And surely it worked for some people, and you know, the people that doesn't work for, we need to ask why that's not working for them, and try to come up with some new solutions for them in a way that is empathetic and not blaming them for the entire problem.
Yeah, maybe some empathy is called for, yeah, but also at a certain point, I think me playing this little trick on them is really going to make them learn. It's going to improve how they do relationships in the future. They'll learn from this negative experience. I feel like they're not going to learn anything ever since you put that phone in their pocket. Hey, whose fault is that, huh? Yours. Oh, okay. So what? You got an alternative plan to suggest here, Angel? Huh? You got an alternative plan?
I don't think
Let's hear it.
I want to hear your alternative plan
either. I think it's going to lead to some real negative consequences.
Reject modernity, huh? Return to tradition. You just want unthinkingly go back to the way things were.
I'm going to put my foot down here and say firmly against the past or something. You want to return to tradition. You go away for 2 months. You neo-Nazi. Yeah, that's right. You fascist. I can't even be racist. Okay, I'm mixed race. Actually, mixed race people are the most racist because they have to double down on one of their two identities, and they're caught between them. So they end up becoming even the most racist. There's lots of examples of this, but I'm not going to go into Compelling. Wait, that's racist. I'm racist? Look, this is not getting us anywhere. Could just be, that we're at an articulating the problem sort of stage here, not at a solution kind of stage. Okay, cool, great. Yeah, why don't you let me know when you have a specific plan, okay, then, huh? And then we'll talk. Yeah. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I just want to go on record here and say, bad idea. Don't think it's a good idea. And he's not listening to me. He's gone. He's going to implement it. Yep. I'm going to do it. Everyone's going to be real happy with me. Yeah, I'm just glad I was right. Even though I didn't do anything to stop this. I'm glad I was on the record as being right in this situation, even though I didn't help at all.
Letter without word. Word without phrase. Phrase without sentence. Sentence without page. Page without book. Book without shelf. Shelf without wall. Wall without house. House without road. Road with no intersection. City standing all alone. Don't mind disconnection. City with no country. Country with no planet. Planet spinning all alone like an atom. Disconnected. Atomized. No context, no meaning. Space without time. Atomized, aimless, dark spinning, no reason, no rhyme. Try to make sense alone, like an atom, disconnected. Impress people on your phone, like a phrase can't make a sentence. Try to make sense alone, like a planet, disconnected. Don't you feel something wrong?